Okay, let's cut the bull. Let's cut the bull. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be like a girl talk Q&A. I had asked on Instagram, Facebook, I think Snapchat as well for questions that you all wanted to be answered. Y'all was playing with me, okay? Facebook is lit, okay? Facebook was lit, so they asked a couple of questions. I may do this again, so if you didn't get your answer in this video, there'll be another one. So let's get started. The first question is, what is your favorite thing to do? Um, I think my favorite thing to do, to be honest, is to be creative. And the way that I'm creative is I like to like inspire and empower people. It's just been something I've done since I was like young. I think I've always been in dance or like art or something of that nature, and it caused me to come out of my shell because I'm really actually shy. People don't believe that, but I'm really actually shy. I'm not a people person at all. I'm such an introvert, but through being creative, people can kind of see who I am. So that's how I kind of communicate. So at the end of the day, I say being creative is what I like to do the most. Next question. How did your baking career evolve? Okay, let's cut the bull. Let's cut the bull. Y'all, I do not know. Honestly, it's God's grace. I have no idea. To be honest, sometimes I really don't know where these people come from. I don't know how I have a gift to bake. I don't know. I don't know. It's all God. Literally, it's all God. In the midst of my baking, it wasn't even something I thought of as a career. I was just like, oh, I did a housewarming party. That's what happened. I'm gonna put in some clips. I moved into this nice apartment and I invited my family over. I invited my cousin to come and she helped me like prep, but I wanted to be like bougie. I was on Pinterest. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do these glitter bottles. I'm gonna do these chocolate covered strawberries. I'm gonna have little cupcakes. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I put it on Facebook and everybody blew up my inbox. I think I put it on Instagram too. Everybody blew up my inbox. I was like, oh, did you do this? Where you get that from? How you do this? How you do that? And I was like, okay, maybe I hit something on the head. So then I started doing just bottles. Like I started decorating like wine bottles and glasses like that. And then I would do chocolate covered strawberries because nobody in my area was doing that. And if they was, it was like what's that store, like floral arrangements, whatever, edible arrangements. So I was doing that, and I was doing bottles like Hennessy bottles, wine bottles, things of that nature. Back to being creative. So I was doing that, and then I got a lot of hits. So then I made my best friend her, I think it was her 22nd birthday cupcakes, and I made them in the shape of a 22, and that went crazy because she has a lot of followers. Like she's very popular. See, that's another thing. I'm not the popular one. It's my friends and my cousins and my families who are like popular. It's not me. So it took off. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, where you get that from, this, that, and the third. So then I started getting orders off that. And then I think I did my first cake. I don't know, I have to look it up, but honestly, it's by God's grace. People contact me, I don't even know, they'll be in Maryland. I'm from Virginia, they'll be in DC. They're like, oh, I saw your page. I use hashtags. They're like, oh, I saw your page on Instagram. Oh, my cousin said she recommended you. Like, it's by God. All of this is by God's hand. I don't even know how. Sometimes I be in this kitchen all night and I can get up, finish a cake, and then still have energy to do other stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just God. So I thank him more than anything, because a lot of times I used to be just in the house. Like I'm a homebody for most of the time, unless I have like a cute outfit or something, or the baby is out or Chris Brown is out, then I'll go out. But I'm not the one to go out. So I was just trying to figure out something I could do while I'm at home. Baking from Friday night to Saturday night, I'm baking, basically getting orders out, baking. So that really is, it became more of a passion, because it's like, oh, I can do this in my free time. Like it's not work to me. So I hope that answers your question, Melissa. If not, ask it again. But I think honestly, it's by the grace of God, and it evolves so much because it's a passion. It doesn't seem like work to me. It's more of like being creative. Again, being creative. I don't know. Okay, next question. This is a mother's question. She was like, my mom asked me, where do you get your spirit from, and do you have faith? I have faith. I believe that I'm a Christian, but I have struggled a lot with a lot that has gone on. Question. I do have faith. I believe in God. I was raised in the church. Um, always been, always have. I actually was one of the people, like as I became a teenager, I was the one like, okay, I can go out to the party, but y'all gotta come to church with me. I was that girl. I was that. As I got older, I still have faith, but I struggle a little bit because I'm still trying to figure out why I kind of question God at times. But when I tell you God never fails at all, despite my questioning, despite my turning my back sometimes or my doubt, he never seems to fail. So my faith comes from him. Um, I think my mom is a good pillar in my life, somebody who just is steadfast with her faith, so that kind of rubbed off on me. And also, I guess the people I've grown up with in my church home, um we used to belong to a church for a long time. Like I grew up in a church, and then we moved, and the church kind of dissolved, and we started going to this other church. I started being active, but not as much because I was still struggling with this whole, I don't have this church home anymore. I have these people, but I don't really know them. That introvert came out. Um, but I feel as though my faith comes from my past and knowing what could have happened and what didn't happen and how far God has brought me really keeps me on track. Literally, sermons on YouTube, sermons on live, reading my Bible apps, following people on Instagram who are faith people who actually are real, are down to earth, are not holier than thou, who are actually out in the world, not so secluded in the church arena. So, yeah. And also my grandma. I think my grandma, just speaking to her, she has that old Southern type of hospitality, but her faith is there. She'd be like, well, even when she be trying to talk, when we be gossiping and stuff, not even gossip, just chitter or whatever, she, they always throw in them like them Bible verses or them old fables or tales or stuff like that. So um primarily I stay on track because I have people around me who are so invested, and also just looking back, like where I could have been right now and where I am right now, y'all don't even know. Like we'll have a whole testimony section going on, but y'all, God has saw me through so much and he has given me so much. So my only thing that he expects from me is to be dedicated and to believe in him. So that's the least that I can do. So, that was a lot. We're gonna end this because I almost turned it up. We're gonna end this Q&A with a question from my cousin. I'm gonna start filtering these questions. Let me sip my water. Homegirl asked me verbatim, how can I find a man? The answer is when the baby proposes to me, you'll have all the answers in the world. Right now, I don't know. I don't know where to find them. Okay. I think we can go to the grocery store, pick them up. I was told that they frequent the grocery stores, the gyms. They have the ones that have jobs, they go to happy hour. So if you want to go to happy hour, look cute, you might can pick some up. Also, I heard online dating is good. TMI, but I have tried it. Okay. If y'all want a video about my online dating, comment below. But I'm gonna end this here. If I have any other things I want to say, we can have another Q&A. But I thank you all for who all submitted questions. I hope everybody has learned something new about me. And if you have any other questions, leave them down below and I'll be sure to do another Q&A video. If you have not watched the video of these nails, what are you doing? You are in quarantine. Get your nails done, okay? This hair is also from my collection, shopchloeelise.com. This is my curly hair. I have it in the texture curly, as I said, in the inches 14. I have two bundles of 14 and a 4x4 lace closure. So I thank you all for watching and God bless.